Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball, shifted upfield. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho powering forward here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Cruyff. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, important interception. So, what can they make of this? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Wilshere. Maradona. He could be in here. Chance to shoot, and he tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Collier. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham climbs up big. No mistake. And that takes him up to 30. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have risked.
Can he finish? Collar. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Van Basten. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Dixon.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona have a free kick. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Dixon.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Cristiano. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No, he's just misjudged that one. Maradona.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Bellingham. Wilshere. Mateus. Lahm. Kusenov. And it's Lahm.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Perez. Well read, nice interception. Perez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bellingham! Danger averted for now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a shade optimistic. Cruyff has created one goal already. Lahm. Lahm plays it in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the keep. Oh, taken with style. Oh, offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And here's Perez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. Chip through. And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. And here's Perez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Maradona carries the ball down the right. Cruyff. Van Basten.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maradona. Can he put it away? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 23.
And the header!
Cristiano
Harmlessly behind.
El dorsal 17. Wilson.
Oh, what's he done?
El dorsal 21.
And through to the goalkeeper.
El dorsal 4. Messi. El
Lam.
dorsal 10. Luis.
Oh, super fine.
El dorsal 5.
Collar. He's picked his way through. That's a half-decent try.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's got away. Foot in. Neymar. Maradona. And here's Messi.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency.
There's the shot! They've scored! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Lam. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Khan catches it safely.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Driving through the... Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Algiers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Platini with the short one. Big header! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And here's Kvaratskhelia. Cruyff. Collier.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Platini. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kvaratskhelia. Nedved. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking here to chip it through. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoisted in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nedved. Platini. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing nice and neat. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's well spotted.
Algiers have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Kvaratskhelia.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. That has been cut short. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. This is De Jong. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Some really good ball movement. Tries a shot! Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
And he'll shoot it! Oh, off the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Time and again, they are repelled. Nedved. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Jong. And it's Cavani. Here's Rodri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Alger appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kvaratskhelia. And he's had it nicked away. Well, there's the clearance. Lahm being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.333.
Almost an hour gone. De Jong, gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Koller. Nicely spread. And that's aimed into the middle. Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Gol. Convertido en el minuto 72. Número 13.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Algiers have their second corner now. Platini goes short. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
They'll have one final crack at it. Cruyff. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Ronaldinho fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, what a climb! Collier.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 minutes to be added on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well-timed, excellent interception.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves.
Tries a shot! Nemecha. Julie.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball!
It's Ronaldinho!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Though I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Cruyff. Collier. It's Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played.
Nemecha.
Julie. And he's had it nicked away. Has another goal! Goal! Barcelona! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a good foot in there. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lahm. Caceres gets across and deals with it. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's headed upfield. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's the throw. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cavani. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. A mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Nemecha. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Julie. Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Collier. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cavani, just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Cruyff. Oh, super ball! Nemecha.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's picked his way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And it's Batistuta. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Julie. Cruyff.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the time...
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
De Jong is there, and he can pick it up.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nemecha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Ronaldinho. Nemecha. Well, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Collier. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for the... Can he put it away? Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Vinicius Junior! Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 11.
He's not got that quite right.
Serán sustituidos por
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
El dorsal
Nice
24.
physical challenge.
El dorsal 7.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that is a nice touch. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Collar. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Batistuta. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Caceres gets across to intercept that. And it's Gerrard. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 98.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that great hit! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
That is Stuta! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of big header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lam. Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. He's in a good position. Solid goal! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from...
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Interesting ball. Oh, good take. There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a fabulous ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Opts to play it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Collier. Floated up and over. Cruyff. He is through here. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Driving forward. Cruyff. Now it's Camavinga. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Picked out brilliantly. Vitinha. Terrific header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Cruyff. Here's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. A real chance if he can get through. Vitinha. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Played back in, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff, and it's Ronaldinho. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Pickford will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldinho is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. So the perfect chance to get one back. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. Collar! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And it's Lam. Lam looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's beaten the last man. There's the shots! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, what can they make of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. And that is masterful defending. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lam. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a decent-looking cross. And that has been knocked clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There's a sharp little ball. Can he finish? It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan are having a ball here. Camavinga
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. He can get that clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. And here's Cruyff. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And can he finish it? He scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they can counter here. Not the most accurate pass. And they're back on the ball again. Cruyff. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk. And it's Ronaldinho. Camavinga.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nesta getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Roberto Carlos. Deftly done. Nesta makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Van Dijk. Gently done. That's a shade optimistic. De Jong. Drogba. And here's Seedorf. Decent hit! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. He slid in, he rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Dijk is offering a wry smile there.
Egypt have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pinches it off him. Spread it left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Forehand crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they can counter here, and that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Beckham, well seen, saw that coming. Gets his pass away, chips it through. Oh, no joy this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a brilliant interception. De Jong to break lines. Seedorf! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Egypt clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He gets big! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Up for a header! Outstanding save to keep that out. Always onto this. Oh, well played. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Egypt are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Konami kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish! He can get that clear. And the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And that has put paid to that. Salam. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. It's a sweet ball, that. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He could be in here. Now it's fallen! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bellingham, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Seedorf delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. Drogba. De Jong. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found the way through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Has another goal! He scores! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is this the start of a comeback? Just too much on that. Bellingham. Pressing high and with purpose. De Roberto. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Forlan. De Jong. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Drogba. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Half an hour gone in the second half. Collier. Bellingham. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. Cruyff! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
And smartly reclaimed. So what can they make of this? And it's Beckham.
That was lovely, that.
Now the finish! And that would have won it.
Roberto should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Could have here their final chance. Corner number 3 coming up. Shapes to shoot. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bellingham. Collar. To Lahm. Bellingham. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
He's got to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So the fourth corner of the game.
Entrará al campo número 5. Se está realizando un cambio. Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Oh, what has happened here? That's a lovely, neat pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Nakata. That is a great pick out. That's been cut out, well played. Lam. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? And with that, the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham, there's the hit! That's another chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Van Basten. Cruyff. It's anyone's ball now. Mbappe. Olise. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So another set play. Too close for comfort. Quarter of an hour played. Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's following up! He's scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Time and again they are repelled. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Lahm. Van Dijk. again. They simply do not know what has hit them. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on goal. Cruyff. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Basten! He's got a goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. He's got the shot away! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found him in space! Well, that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Spread neatly. Ronaldinho. Gerrard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Olise. He is through here. Bellingham. Van Basten, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That pass has been well intercepted. Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. And it's Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Van Basten. Nuno Mendes. Portugal a bit. It's Ronaldinho! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Ronaldinho put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. And he's in on goal. Olise. Oh, this looks sharp. That's going to go a long way.
The attendance for this match
Here
was
comes the corner.
71,550.
This their second corner of the game. Cleared without complication. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He gets big. Just needed better contact. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Short changes him with that pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. It's Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. Pinches it off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. And here's Van Basten. And he's let fly. Outstanding save to keep that out.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Van Basten. Number 11.
Hakimi can get it clear.
Number 8.
And now a
Gerrard.
sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field. Number 23.
Vitinha.
Puskás. Number
75
5.
minutes played.
Vitinha. Number 28. Ricky Point.
Vitinha. And it's Lahm. Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. Olise. He's got to be in here! And that has been clubbed away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looking for the run. That's a nicely measured... Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's become a case of men against boys. Hakimi. Olise. Vitinha. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And Cruyff! Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nuno Mendes. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a shade optimistic. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adams spots it and intercepts. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it do.
Oh, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristic.
And the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Jong. And here's... It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's a fine interception. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that was very necessary. Good ball over the top. Now it's Van Basten. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a good ball played into space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Ronaldinho. Bale is the guilty party there. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and...
Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Looks to go up and over. Dink through. It's Van Basten! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter,
Has a go! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. And here's Messi. And the shot! Corinthians have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Interesting ball. Defending of the desperate variety. That pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. And it's Bale, and that's gone loose. Conte. And here's Hullet. Driving forward. De Jong. He's had it taken off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He could be in here. Batistuta. And he's certainly onside here. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And it's Hullet. He's in a good position. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Ronaldinho! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, and he's through the middle, and Cruyff! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Lahm. And here's Bellingham. Crossed into the middle. Deftly away. Costa Curta. And it's Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. He's played him through. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kante does really well there. He is strong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van Basten. Gullit. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's Gullit. Gullit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Cruyff. Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm. Van Basten trying to keep this in. De Jong. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, great ball! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
21,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 22. Ronaldinho.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
El dorsal 23. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 7.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hits one! And again! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
Added time is up, And there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gerrard, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. Serginho. Mbappe. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Lampard. And that's been repelled. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho gets a foot in here. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Van Basten.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The goal scorer after 18 minutes is number 19, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for the run. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe! And that... Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Cruyff. Bale. Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bale. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Lampard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Abiati can pick that up. Played out to the left flank.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Roberto Carlos has been caught there, it's a foul. Roberto Carlos looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be one more.
It's Batistuta. Big chance, corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That will annoy them.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos, up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Batistuta. Gerrard. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Now the shot at goal! That's going to go a long way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, super find. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Lampard.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
72,306.
Now it's Bale. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Serginho. Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes
Van
on
Basten.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Puskás. Substitution in progress.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff, and he's found the way past. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Drogba. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Nicely weighted ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard. Cruyff.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Drogba just eases him off the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. And he was alert to it. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a sharp pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Finished. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Time for a change in personnel. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Coming on the field, number
Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ricky Point. Number 9, Eduardo Camavinga. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga shapes to shoot! Sensational from Camavinga! And that has raised the roof!
What about...
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
I'm afraid to
So
tell
a
you
dramatic
that we're
game
expecting traffic to be
decided
heavy
in its
after the
very
final whistle
last
today.
moments.
Well, I just think that determination...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. The action has already started. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Now it's Van Basten.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come from...
Van Basten! Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Musiala, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff.
Footballing width usually identifies...
And the shot! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
Well, look, we know there's a sense of artistry in everything he does. That's so typically him.
De Jong. Oh, it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Batistuta. Bellingham. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ronald, can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Thuram gets it away. Now it's Batistuta. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. And back to the keeper they go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Nakata. And they've switched it over to the other side. He has found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Lahm. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's cut it out. Corner number 2 then. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Now it's Gerrard.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
Now it's Batistuta.
Interesting ball. Musiala! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. That's good play.
Oh, really well played.
Lahm wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute
Slightly better
time.
ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's chosen to go back. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bellingham. And here's Van Basten. Nicely spread. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Chiellini. Shifted upfield. Good read, needed to be.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ronaldinho.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Chiellini with the clearance. De Jong. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
Has a shot! It's a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
After 59 minutes is number 22.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Ronaldinho.
The attendance for this match was
Bellingham.
61,052.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that
The
equaliser.
goal scorer after 62 minutes is
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can
go one better, possibly.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Bale going full steam down the flank. Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Batistuta. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lahm. And here's Cruyff. Gerrard proves too strong. Musiala. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, what can they make of this? That's good vision. And Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number
3 coming up.
Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Van Basten.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Bellingham. Number
And it's Van Dijk.
13, Batistuta. Number 15.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 23, Pushkash.
That is a little undercooked. Davids.
Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Substitution in
Rafael
progress.
Leao. Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Ricky Puig. And here's Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes. And he's on a charge. Schneider goes on a run down the left wing. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's cause for mild irritation.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rafael Leao. Oh, easy pickings there. Nunez is firing after that one. Ronaldinho. And it's Lahm.
2 added
Time
minutes has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread neatly. Schneider. Cross deflected behind for a corner. hands on deck for this one. Tries to get it clear. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both...